It's your boy Laid Back. Welcome back to my channel. Hey, two things we gotta do. You gotta hit that subscribe button. I'm drinking this water. You already know what it is, man. Elevate more in 2024. Elevate more in 2024. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the notification bell. Stay up to date with all the videos. We back with another TikTok compilation. We got a lot more Diddy stuff going on, man. I told you, we're gonna try to stay up to date as much as possible. But do your own research. Do your own research. You make it to the end of this video, you're a real one for real. Make sure you drop that in the comments, man. Make sure you do that. Also, I got a TikTok playlist you can go through, binge, watch it, chill, kick back, have your mind blown. But let's go ahead and get into it. Fire Squad, what's poppin'? Let's get it.
This shit just got dark. Apparently, A-list celebrities are paying off the victims so they're not named in this lawsuit. Which means some of the super rich people involved in this are probably going to get away with it. This is all coming from...
Already? People gonna get away with it already. We ain't even... The trial is in May. Let's go.
From Diddy's lawyers. This clearly has some level of effect because 120 people have avoided public exposure thanks to the hush money. And once again, if that's the case, there's a whole bunch of people that probably was involved with the situation that we're never gonna hear about. And it's definitely the guys that got a whole bunch of money to make people not talk. Now, I don't know about y'all, but that's kind of disappointing to me because everybody needs to go down, bruh. There needs to be a complete restructure of how the industry operates. That's not going to happen if the same people that are doing these things get to go right back to work. And I hope that Diddy can stay alive during this whole process. Because with P. Diddy going down, a whole bunch of the music industry is going to go down with him. He has to be able to speak first.
Like I said, this is going to be interesting.
Y'all, this is big. Like, big, big. Apparently, federal prosecutors just exposed a secret probe into whether or not Diddy and Harvey Weinstein might have had some sort of relationship because their crimes are so similar. So what does this mean? Well, it means that the feds aren't just investigating Diddy's current charges, but they're also digging into whether or not these two predators actually worked together.
Oh, shit.
Here's what I can tell you. Prosecutors who originally investigated Weinstein are now investigating potential connections between the two media companies, Diddy's and Weinstein's. Both are being investigated for luring victims across state lines. Federal agents are also investigating to see whether or not these two used the exact same tactics to evade federal charges. What's interesting is that there are a lot of pictures of Diddy out there getting all buddy-buddy with Harvey Weinstein. Unlike Diddy, Weinstein was a master of using intimidation to cover up his abuse for decades. Now they're finding evidence that Diddy might have learned directly from Harvey Weinstein.
Wow.
Both men thought they were untouchable. Both had NDAs. Both are now in jail. And now we know this might not be a coincidence. Perhaps if there even is a bigger fish in all of this, it's not who everybody thinks it is. Maybe it's Harvey Weinstein. Drop your thoughts in the comments.
Hey guys, look what I'm doing. They do a little performance. I'm so excited.
In the comments, hit that follow button because we're going to be keeping up to date on this.
They might be connected. Ooh.
Because this is the biggest Diddy news since his arrest. Last week, a witness testified that before Kim Porter died, she handed him 8 USB drives. Now, these USB drives include 8 videos of 8 different celebrities in what we know as freak-off tapes. These videos included 6 men and 2 women, and 3 of which were minors at the point of filming, and one of them is rumoured to be much more high profile than Diddy. He stated that all of these celebrities appear to be intoxicated and under the influence of something, so these are victims of Diddy, not willing participants. This witness also has Kim Porter's memoir, not the fake one that's doing the rounds on Amazon, the real one. Apparently, she said to him that if anything ever happened to her, it was his responsibility to make sure this book became known to the public. Now, as this is a federal case, we won't be getting to know the names of these celebrities or what's included in that book, although I know we're all dying to know. But what we do know is all of this is real because the attorney has come out and verified that he's seen it with his own eyes.
Oh. Ooh. we go.
On Monday, Diddy's son, Justin Combs, shared a video in which Diddy could be heard on the phone talking with his kids, Quincy Brown, Justin, Christian King, Chance, Jesse, Delilah, and Love. This was one of the first times his voice has been heard since his arrest back in September.
Love you, Pastor. Miss you.
I can't wait to see y'all.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see y'all. And I just want to say I'm proud of y'all, especially the girls. I mean, all of y'all, but just for being strong. Thank y'all for being strong, and thank y'all for being by my side and supporting me. I love y'all. I got the best family in the world.
Which is odd to think about when we're all used to hearing him so often.
Yeah, and in that video, you can hear Diddy saying things like, I love you guys so much. I can't wait to see you all. He tells them how proud he is of them, especially the girls. He says, thank you all for being strong. Thanks for being by my side, for supporting him.
Yeah, it kind of makes you wonder how many more Diddy's birthday messages will be coming from jail. As we mentioned a moment ago, he turned 55 this week and will face a jury in the spring of 2025. So Diddy is now and has been for the past 7.5 weeks. He's been incarcerated at Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center.
How many more birthdays?
Diddy's done. He's screwed. He's toast. As a criminal defense lawyer, it is going to be impossible to find a jury who has not heard the media and press talk about this. And it is so scandalous and immoral, his behavior. It's going to be hard to find a fair and objective jury. There's no doubt in my mind the most egregious thing that Diddy did was transporting sex workers across state lines, right? That's why he's got the trafficking charges, and those are sort of like the most offensive of the whole thing, in that like he's engaging in transporting human beings. It borders on kidnapping. This is slavery, so you cannot do that. You are going to go to jail forever for that. He's facing 15 years to life. He's going to get life.
Whoa, slavery.
Aaron Carter tried to tell us about Diddy. Right before Aaron Carter passed away, he said that his brother was a Melissa Schumann, who sued Nick Carter for SA, was in a girl group called Dream, and they were owned by Diddy. In her lawsuit, she alleges that Nick Carter first hit on her when she was 16 years old on a music video shoot with Diddy. And baby, her accusations against Nick Carter sound super similar to Diddy's. Around the same time that this woman is claiming these allegations against Nick Carter, he was known to be at Diddy's white parties. And when Aaron Carter told us about his brother, he said because he outed all of this information, people were coming after him and trying to unalive him.
Silence breaker for my brother, who is a and they're after my life. My whole family is after my life, and they're setting me up. And Sony Records owes me $3.5 million, and they don't want to pay me, and it would be in their better interest, just like Michael told me. They owe me money, and they're trying to off. And I'm begging you and I'm pleading you, help me raise $100,000 as soon as I can so I can move to an undisclosed location where I am safe. But they had cops come and check for a rope in my garage saying I wanted to hang.
I find this all super crazy because at the same time, Aaron Carter was also saying that Sony was involved in this plot to unalive him. And during this time, the Backstreet Boys had came back and they were still signed under Sony. Too much of a coincidence, around the same time, Michael Jackson's previous head of security worked for Diddy during this time that Aaron Carter passed away. And he was known, according to a Diddy lawsuit, as a Mr. Fix-It who would get rid of people for Diddy and also work with the cops to cover up crimes. Now, Melissa Schuman's lawsuit against Nick Carter said in February 2001, when the plaintiff was 16, Dream filmed a video for their song This Is Me remix featuring P. Diddy and Kane. While on set, her management team told her that Nick Carter, who was 21, thought that she was cute and that he wanted to talk to her. The plaintiff's management team and defendant Carter's team arranged for the defendant Carter to call her to speak with him on the phone during their video shoot. Although she was a minor at the time, the plaintiff's management made it clear that they were in favor of her dating Carter. And as you can see, during all...
What are we talking about here? In favor of dating? Come on, man.
of this, she was signed to Sean Puffy Combs' label Bad Boy Records. Now, she talks about how in 2002 she decided to leave Dream, and then in 2003 she was cast in a teen horror film, The Hollow. Said that Nick Carter was added to the film set shortly after. She said that Nick Carter would invite her and a group of friends over to his apartment to play video games, and he started making them all drinks with cranberry juice and clear alcohol. She then alleged that Nick Carter spiked her drink with some type of drug.